Hey everybody, it's Janice with Creating Through Chaos, and today we're going to make a tiered cookie stand or dessert stand using 2 glass plates from the Dollar Tree and one of the glass candlesticks. We're going to Mod Podge fabric onto the plates and use this candlestick to make the tier. So you'll need some E6000 glue, a paintbrush, some fabrics in 2 different patterns, or you can get 2 of the same pattern, whatever you choose, some dishwasher safe Mod Podge. So the first thing I'm going to do is undo my fabric. I got this one at Joann's last year. I'm going to make sure that my plate doesn't have any, debris on it or anything. Wipe it down. I'm going to apply my first coat of the dishwasher safe Mod Podge. Now you could use regular Mod Podge if you don't plan on washing it. And where it's just going to be like a dessert or a cookie tray, you could just wipe it down if you wanted to, so you don't necessarily have to wash it. I just took my fabric after I put my Mod Podge on my plate, and I spread it out over the plate. And just used my hands to rub it to make sure I got out all the wrinkles. I did not iron my fabric first. I just rubbed it all on to make sure that it was all stuck and there was no wrinkles. And then I just kind of cut around the plate. Not fully cut to the plate, but just around it, and I'll cut the rest once it's fully dry. So once I have it all on there where I want, I'm going to put another coat of Mod Podge on. And this time I'm going to do it right over the fabric. And I did this coat pretty thick because I wanted it to actually soak the fabric. And when I'm doing this, I'm also pushing down pretty hard with the paintbrush to make sure that I'm really soaking the fabric and getting out the rest of the wrinkles if there was any. And you want to make sure you get a nice good coat. And once this one was actually dry, I actually put another coat on. But now we're going to do the next plate. So I got this truck fabric at Walmart. I got it a few months ago. My Walmart doesn't have it anymore. So again, I cut it to about the size of the plate. And again, I'm going to Mod Podge the plate, and I'm doing this on the back side of the plates. And I did a pretty thick coat using a soft bristled brush again. And then I'm going to stick my fabric on. And again, I'm just going to smooth it out, pull out all the wrinkles. Again, I did not iron the fabric first. Once you put it on, you can pretty much smooth out the wrinkles and you don't see them anymore, and they actually just disappear. And that's how cute it looks. So now that I've got that all stuck, and remember when you're doing this part that you want the pretty side of the fabric facing towards the plate, because that's the side that you're going to see from the top side of the plate. So again, I just added more Mod Podge to the back side of the fabric. And again, the parts that you aren't going to see is that I added 1 more coat to 2 more coats. I think maybe I did 2. I think I did 2 more coats after this coat was dry. So I let this coat dry, I added a coat, then I let that coat dry, and then I added another one. So I made sure that they had several coats on them. And you want to make sure you get your edges really good so that when you go to cut your fabric around the plate, that your edges are nice and hard from the Mod Podge. So I already cut out the other plate. And now I'm going to cut out this one. So I just cut as close to the glass as I could possibly get. And the fabric is pretty stiff, so it's really easy to cut, and you can get a good clean cut close to the plate. Then I noticed that there was some on the outside, so I just flipped the plate over and I cut. Now you can see the fabric coming through the plate and how cute it looks. You can actually see all the little trucks and stuff. That's why you're putting your fabric good side facing towards the plate. And now I'm just trimming off all the little extras. And my ends did not fray because I put enough Mod Podge around the edges. So now that I have them both cut out, I'm going to take my candlestick and I'm going to glue the bottom of the candlestick with some E6000 glue. And I did this just around the outside edge of the candlestick. I'm going to place that candlestick directly in the center of the bottom plate. So you can pick which fabric, or if you're using the same, which one you want on top, which one you want on bottom. Then I just took a paper towel and kind of wiped around the edge to make sure that there was no glue coming out. Then I took some more of the glue and I glued the top of the candlestick. And I'm going to set the top plate on top of that. And try and make sure you're getting it in the center. And you let that dry. And the Mod Podge takes 28 days to cure before you can actually get it wet. But this project came out so cute, and you could do this with Christmas. You could do it with an everyday pattern of fabric. You could do it for Halloween. This project is just so cute and super cheap to do. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this, and please don't forget to sprinkle.